Around Kazakhstan is an informative TV show about domestic tourism, which was created within the framework of the Ruhani Jangiru project. In each program, our film crew travels along the popular routes marked on the touristic map of our republic. Zhambul Oblast is a region that is of particular importance for our country. Precisely here, between the Talas and Shu rivers, more than 550 years ago, the Sultans Kire and Jani Beg founded the Kazakh Khanate. Everyone who happens to be in these parts should certainly visit several masterpieces of medieval architecture. For example, Aisha Bibi Mausoleum is the only architectural monument in Kazakhstan and Central Asia, which is fully lined with carved terracotta tiles. In addition, Karakhan and Babaji Khatun mausoleums are especially popular with tourists. We can say with confidence that a visit to the Zhambul region will be enough to explore the ancient architecture of our ancestors and to feel its true spirit. In Zhambul region, there are 3 mausoleums. They all share one beautiful legend. It is, as many other Kazakh legends, about an unhappy love. A young girl and Han fell in love with each other. However, their happiness ended even before it had any chance to start. We are talking about Aisha Bibi and Karakhan, whose mazars today are very revered by the peoples of Central Asia. Hello, my name is Ainash Sagundikova, and this is the program Travel Around Kazakhstan. Let's start! Today, the project Religious Shrines of Kazakhstan is being implemented in the Republic. Along with maps of sacred places in the regions, the regional ones also began to be complied. They included not only ancient settlements, places of memorable battles and feats, but also mausoleums where great commanders and holy people are buried. Many of these objects are located in the territory of Zhambul region. These shrines are revered by Muslims, not only in Zhambul Oblast, but also throughout Central Asia. Pilgrims come here to cleanse the heart and renew the mind. And the value of the mausoleum is not limited to this. Their architectural diversity will surprise even the most spoiled traveler, who decided to take a tour of the historical and cultural objects of this region. Aisha Bibi Mausoleum will be the first place to visit within the framework of our Hajj around the holy places of Taraz. Before, rapid river Asi flowed here. Aisha stopped on its bank. In her honor, this mausoleum was later named. Aisha Bibi Mausoleum is located in the eponymous village of Zhambil district, 18 kilometers from the city of Taraz. It is a monument of architecture of Republican significance. As soon as I entered the mausoleum, I instantly felt the special atmosphere of this place. Here, thoughts became cleaner, vanity disappears somewhere, and the heart feels a reverent calm. The history associated with this place has reached our days from the depths of the century and seemed frozen in the walls of the mausoleum. It tells about the love of 2 people who among people are called Kazakh Romeo and Juliet. This tragic story is about the pure and boundless love of a young girl whose courageous heart was forever given to her lover. According to one of the legends, having lost her father, who was once an eminent scientist, Aisha began to be brought up by Sheikh Ait Hoja. It was he who became the first obstacle on the love path of Aisha and Karakhan, the ruler of Karakhanid state, who instantly fell in love with the moon-faced beauty proposed to her. After the ban of Aikoji on their marriage, Aisha decided to run away from home and went to Taraz. On the way, she and her nanny, Babaji Khatun, stopped by the river to take a break. But the insidious snake climbed into the headdress of the happy bride and bit her, not allowing Aisha to meet her chosen one more time. Karakhan, depressed by the bitterness of losing his beloved, erected this mausoleum at the place of her death. Total number of legends connected with the mausoleum of Aisha Bibi, 28. What is hidden in each of them, truth or fiction? No one knows. Whether it is considered a great blessing to pay homage to Aisha Bibi. By the way, in some of the legends, there is no mention at all of her escape to Karakhan. Archaeologist and Orientalist Joseph Antoine Castaigne recorded a legend saying that one of the Samarkand Khans was married to a Chinese Christian princess, identifying her with the name of Hanim Bibi, whose sister, Aisha Bibi, visited her in Samarkand. On the way back, Aisha Bibi died. Despite the abundance of different narratives, but the story of unhappy love between a young girl and the ruler is still closer to people. According to another legend, Karakhan, hearing about Aisha's escape and the deadly snake bite, immediately set off towards the Asi River, along with his healers. However, the medicine turned out to be powerless, and the desperate Karakhan asked the mullah to conduct the marriage ceremony with the dying bride. When the prayer was over, Karakhan took the hand of his beloved and shouted, "Aisha, you have become a Bibi." According to women, the tomb of Aisha, the beloved ruler of Taraz, Karakhan, helps to find women the joy of motherhood. People believed that the spirit of the eternal bride who patronizes females hovers here. Not without reason, according to tradition, newlyweds come here every time, asking for blessings from Aisha. Well, I hope my requests will also be heard. By the way, Aisha Bibi's mausoleum has a curious inscription made in the Kufic style of Arabic writing. And here is what is written here. Al-Karif, Al-Guyum, Al-Ard Jamila. These words are translated as autumn, clouds, the earth is beautiful. Look, the walls of the Aisha Bibi mausoleum are lined with carved terracotta tiles. That is, burnt clay with a special porous structure, which was often used by ancient architects. On these terracotta plates, more than 60 varieties of Kazakh ornament are depicted. You will not find such a monument of steppe architecture anywhere else in Kazakhstan. At the base of the mausoleum is a cube, and at its four corners, there are massive columns that hold walls. In the design, small niches, arcs, and pointed arcs were also used. Add to this the medieval atmosphere, and you will plunge into the world of the past. Ornamental motifs in the Aisha Bibi mausoleum can be divided into several parts. From the bottom and to the base of the arc, the monument is decorated with rectangles. In the center there is an engraved ornament in the form of Kashkar Muz, that is, stylized ram horns. Well, its upper part is made up of patterns in the form of rhombuses, united by a vegetative ornament in hexagonal stars. "12 kilometers from the Aisha Bibi mausoleum, there is another monument of medieval architecture, the Karakhan Mausoleum. The tombs of the beloved Aisha and Karakhan are arranged so that at sunset, the sun would touch both of them with its rays. Karakhan Mausoleum, which dates from the 11th century, is located in the park area of Taraz, at the intersection of Tolabi and Bayzak Batir streets. It consists of a central hall and 3 small corner rooms, also called hujras. The front facade of the mausoleum is turned to the south, its edges crowned with minarets. Paradoxically, in the era of the Soviet Union, an anti-religious museum was located in the sanctuary. Well, it's good that it is all in the past. And today, the Mausoleum of Karakhan is a monument of history and culture of Republican significance. Initially, the architectural appearance of the Karakhan Mausoleum was different. What we are now seeing is a reconstruction of the object, which was made in 1906. Although the design of the mausoleum remained the same, its exterior has undergone significant changes. However, the main component of this tourist object, a graded gravestone over the grave of Auli Ata, was left untouched. Shah Mahmud Bura Karakhan was famous among the people for his heroic qualities. Once he tamed a lion and even tried to saddle him. But this Batir was famous not only for courage and bravery. In the last 15 years of his life, he became a particularly pious and wise ruler. So local Muslims began to call him Auli Ata. If outside the mausoleum is built of modern bricks, then inside masonry was made at the time of the Karakhanids. According to experts, the basis of this building is 30 types of figured bricks, painted with 60 ornamental patterns. Karakhan Mausoleum is also a place of pilgrimage for Muslims from around the world who come here to honor and ask the Holy Elder for help. By the way, according to one of the legends, Karakhan was a descendant of the famous Sufi poet and mystic Hoja Ahmad Yasawi. About him and his mausoleum, you already learned in one of our previous programs. Let's recall that this brilliant architectural creation has reached our days in its original form. Its brick dome is considered one of the largest in Central Asia. The area of the mausoleum is more than 3,000 square meters. This huge rectangular building has an arched portal with a height of 37.5 meters, and the height of its main dome reaches 44 meters. Also surprising is the size of the walls of the mausoleum. Its thickness varies from 2 to 3 meters. The facility consists of more than 35 rooms located around the central hall, Kazandık. Please share your impressions from visiting the mausoleum. This is a wonderful place with its particular atmosphere, an atmosphere of holiness, grace. People come here for thousands of years, asking the Almighty for help. Someone is asking for health. Someone is asking for family. Everyone has their own questions, their own gold, their own answers. And I believe that God answers to their prayers, according to their faith, according to their actions, according to their desires. Have you found the answer for yourself? Yes, of course, naturally. Have you visited the mausoleum of Hoja Ahmad Yasawi? Yes. And how do you like this mausoleum? This is the historical center of Turkestan, also a wonderful place. Slightly different, of course, but each of them has its own definite atmosphere, and the number of pilgrims speaks for themselves. And how do you feel after visiting such places? Inspired. Along with a large Aksaray, there is a small one in the Mausoleum. For 600 years, the most prominent public figures in Kazakhstan have been buried there. The age of the oldest burial is 587 years, and the latest grave dates back to 1917. In total, there are 43 gravestones in the small palace. At the entrance to the Grand Palace, visitors can see one of them, which belonged to the Kazakh ruler Karakhan, who died in 1781. In addition to the storage of an invaluable collection of ancient literature, the library of Khoja Ahmed Yasawi Mausoleum kept records and copied books. However, during archaeological excavations, scientists did not find a single copy of the manuscript written by the Sufi leader himself. Perhaps the books were taken apart or burned during numerous wars during which Kazakhs participated. According to legend, when the Bolsheviks came to Turkestan, local residents secretly entered the library and carried out the most valuable books. To preserve them for future generations, they buried the ancient folios under the ground, in tunnels. They say that in one of them, hikmets, written by the hand of Khoja Ahmed Yasawi himself, are still kept today. However, the story of Babaji Khatun's mausoleum, which is located in the Jambul region, is no less interesting. And here's another interesting story. The heart of Aisha's mother seemed to have a premonition that she would never see her child again. And then Anwar Ana told Aisha's nurse, Babaji Khatun, before escaping to Taraz, "One calms me, Babaj. You are next to my girl." After the death of Aisha, the woman settled near her tomb and became the faithful guardian of the mausoleum. Until the end of her days, Babaja Khatun kept order in the mausoleum and supported the fire on the grave of Aisha, whom she had raised and taught how to read and write Arabic and Persian from birth. After Babaji Khatun died, Karakhan, in gratitude for her sincere service and love for Aisha, buried the woman 20 steps away from Aisha Bibi's tomb and erected a mausoleum there, so that in another world, the nurse would guard his wife. Babaji Khatun's mausoleum has the rarest construction of a hipped dome, and the thickness of its walls reaches more than 1 meter. The monument is built of light-burnt bricks. Its size differs from the Aisha Bibi mausoleum in its simplicity of forms, limited decor, and high-quality construction work, which allowed it to remain in its original form. On the walls of Babaji Khatun Mausoleum, symbolic images of the moon and the sun are still clearly visible. 3 facades of the building, except the western one, are decorated with niches and medallions. Since 1982, this mausoleum is also under state protection. As you can see, Jambil land is still full of secrets and mysteries. Is this all true or fiction? What is the secret of the local sacred places? Scientists still cannot find explanations for many things that give accurate answers to a lot of questions. It is possible that everyone will find answers to them themselves by visiting Aisha Bibi, Karakhan, and Babaji Khatun's mausoleums at least once. Our small Hajj to the holy places of Taraz has come to an end. Yes, in this city, we did not find amusement rides, cliffs, and raging rivers. Here, we have found something more, peace and tranquility for the soul, without which it is difficult to move forward and achieve goals in our noisy and fussy world. I'm Aisha Sagandikova, and this was the program Travel Around Kazakhstan. Until next time.